Hi, and welcome to Mindfulness Monday. My name is Dr. Arianne. Thank you so much for joining, as always. We're going to get started with our practice, so feel free to find a comfortable spot. You can lie down, you can sit, whatever feels right for you this evening. So allowing yourself to settle into your body. Taking a pause, perhaps after a busy day. Maybe you were on autopilot, running from one thing to the next. Maybe you were stressed out, you had a lot going on in your head, but weren't necessarily in your body. No matter what was going on, just allowing yourself this opportunity, this gift to be still and to be silent and to be present, most importantly, in your body. As you gently bring your awareness to your body, just taking a quick scan and noticing what comes up for you. Maybe that's a physical sensation like tension or pain. Maybe that's an emotion. Or maybe it's even something like a certain temperature that you're feeling. As you do that, allowing yourself to do it without any judgment or labeling, just simply noticing and taking inventory. And then when you feel ready, I invite you to bring your awareness to your breath, allowing the breath to be a safe haven, a connection of your mind and body, a moment of pause, and even of redirect. As you bring your awareness here, once again, just simply noticing what's happening. Perhaps noticing the pace of your breath, the rhythm of your breath. Noticing the intricacies as it moves in and out with your inhalation and exhalation. And now allowing yourself to breathe in a bit deeper, a bit slower, to whatever feels most comfortable to you, but perhaps challenges your breath in some way. And now allowing the breath to fill up from the bottom of your feet to your knees, your thighs, your hips, your core, your arms, and your head. And then exhaling and releasing. Breathing in again from the bottom of the feet, out through the legs, filling the abdomen, the arms, the hands, and your head. And then exhaling and letting it go. One more time, breathing in from the bottom of the feet, up through the thighs, the hips, the trunk, the arms and hands and head, and then exhaling. And now, since you've scanned your body, and you may or may not have noticed something coming up for you, I invite you to bring your awareness to that location. Perhaps it's your shoulder or your neck, your hips or pelvic floor, heart, throat, abdomen, wherever you feel like you may need some attention. Again, whether there's emotions or there's physical sensations, unpleasant sensations. As you bring your awareness to that area, breathing into that space the same way you did through your whole body. Breathing in, fully filling up that space, and then exhaling, relaxing, allowing any tension to soften. Continue to repeat that at your own pace, filling that space with your breath. And noticing if there's any subtle shifts, any change in tension. Does your emotion change? Do your thoughts around that area change? And as you explore that area a bit more, noticing if there is an emotion or a thought or even a belief that's attached to it. Without judging any of those things, simply noticing, continuing to breathe into that space. And now bringing your awareness to your heart. And as we just did, visualizing breathing in and out of your heart. All of your energy going to that space to breathe in fully and breathe out fully. Breathing in, filling up the heart. And exhaling, allowing the breath to radiate from the heart. Noticing your physiology. Noticing your breath, your energy, your temperature. How are you feeling in this moment? Continuing to breathe in and out through the heart. And then coming back to your scan. Scanning the body from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Noticing anything that's coming up for you now. Is it the same? Is it different? Is it better? Is it worse? There's no right or wrong. Simply just observing So as you expand your awareness to include your whole body, allowing yourself to truly be in the totality of this experience, remembering that you can take this deep wisdom with you throughout your day, throughout your week. You can breathe into any space. You can breathe from your heart. And you can be present, mindful, grounded. So thanking yourself for being here each and every week and dedicating this time towards cultivating mindfulness in your life and those around you. And most importantly, showing up for you so that you can show up for everyone else. All right, so for the intention this week, I wanted to talk just a little bit about heart-centered breathing. So we have something called heart rate variability. If you're familiar with it, you may have tracked it already. So that is essentially the interbeat between our heartbeat. And essentially, that is our objective measure of our autonomic nervous system. So how, think of our breath and our heartbeat and our blood pressure and our GI system. And so when we are in coherence, that means that we are in a grounded state. We are mindful, we can be compassionate and curious. And so something that there's actually a ton of research about is heart-focused breathing. So what we did today was a little bit of what's called directional breathing. So we know, of course, that you're breathing from your lung and you're using your diaphragm. Normally it's that three-dimensional abdominal breath. But today we use that visualization of directional breathing where we're breathing in from the bottom of the feet and moving through the whole body. And that's a really, really great way, a great somatic approach to bring yourself back to that state. But then we also did very specifically as heart-centered breathing. And that can be a really great technique to use throughout anytime where you really just want to become more centered. And when we're measuring heart rate variability, when you're doing that, it's beautiful, really, really beautiful approach to regulating your nervous system. So you don't need a machine to do that. You could do that on your own. But hopefully you found that to be helpful and you can experiment with doing that a little bit longer as well. But thank you so much, as always, for joining Mindfulness Mondays. So we do this on all of the platforms, so YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and we also do the recordings as well. So feel free to head over to our website. You can get the recordings every week. A lot of our community will use the recordings throughout the week, so feel free to do that as well. But thank you so much for joining. Have a great week.